So on September 19th of 2025, the following image was posted into a joking channel on the Outcome Memory server. Now, keep in mind the fact that it was a joking channel in the server. Now, a lot of people saw this, and as you can see from the reactions, a lot of people thought it was crimsonx. The following day, this image was also posted. This obviously parodying Crimson's "Hello, do you want to play with me?" obviously made more people think this was Crimson. And then, another few minutes later, the following video was posted. Now, something I've not told you all is I actually saw Steve Outcome's model quite early. Even before the "Do you miss our time together" image was posted, a staff member had sent me this video here. To my knowledge, this has never been sent out publicly. However, I did get allowance to post this, and there's nothing really like spoilery in this video, so I will show you the video now. This was the video I was sent. So, yeah, I kinda got to see Steve Outcome quite early. Obviously, at the time, even I didn't know that this was gonna be Steve Outcome. I thought this was crimsonx. I didn't know at the time that this model was actually just Sonic's remodel, but with a new layer, but with just the EXE stuff on it, and then just the aura around him. Additionally, during the time of these leaks of so-called Crimson, there was videos actually finding him, as some people were testing him in private public servers, and obviously this was still at the time that people thought this was Crimson. I was actually told by multiple people that there was a Crimson sighting in Outcome Memories, which was also how I started taking time off of my holiday to come back. So, yeah, it was it was a pretty unfortunate holiday for me. But the following day, there was a message sent in that same channel saying this: crimsonx will look more fire if it was made by Oxanian. So, this ain't crimsonx. This is Steve Outcome. The same staff member who sent me that video then pinged me, and I saw the messages of, realizing Crimson was not actually Steve Out... No, wrong way around. Crimson... No, I just said the same thing again. Steve Outcome was not actually Crimson. This was the reveal of Steve Outcome. Later on, more footage of him was posted, like these videos showing off his rush out ability, and honestly, seeing him, I thought he was amazing. At the time when I was told that this was actually Steve Outcome and not Crimson, that I kind of fell for the prank. I won't lie, I wasn't very happy about it at the time. I was on holiday, and I actually was taking time off of my holiday to come back to like post all the Crimson stuff. Well, Crimson, but obviously it was Steve Outcome, so... And that was like my first holiday in God knows how long, so... I wasn't exactly happy about that, but joke's on them, I love Steve Outcome, so... But obviously, once Steve Outcome was public, was more known now, more people were testing him in public servers. I had actually asked if I could get a Steve Outcome sighting video. If you remember, I had a community post made before, like once I came back from my holiday, there will be a Steve Outcome video, which just never happened. It was also said that Skittlebun made Steve Outcome just for giggles and warm-ups. So if you want to take this as a way that this is like a Crimson warm-up before they make him, this is a great start. I actually love how Steve Outcome plays and everything. So obviously, time went on, and later on, in the same joking channel on the server, it was stated that Steve Outcome will be getting a remodel. That was quite a while ago, and if you know what he looks like today, I don't think that's happened. The image that was said was gonna be like a so-called remodel was, this. He looks stunning. As time has passed from now, kind of the present day, a couple weeks ago now, I think, I don't know how long ago really, but Steve was added to private servers. And I don't think I've ever been so happy on Outcome Memories, like, I'm not even joking. I was delighted when I saw that message saying Steve Outcome added to private servers. That was like the best news ever. So obviously, I made my video on Steve Outcome, I invited viewers to come join me, and it was a blast. It's so fun. And again, if Steve Outcome is like a warm-up for Crimson, then good God, I can't wait. Additionally, during Steve Outcome's release in private servers, I actually made a short and a post on Twitter, which you may have seen, where I've recorded all of Steve Outcome's voice lines. I'll put them in this video, and you can listen to them here.
And you're supposed to be my successor? I suppose you were not expecting this outcome. So many souls to play with. So little time. Would you agree? Fine. I will strip your flesh from your body. I am death.
Scimitarch, hope I pronounced that right. He had said that the voice lines were actually just like placeholder test warm-up practices for Crimson as well. So if, again, that's warm-up and practice for Crimson, I have such high hopes for him. I can't wait. But anyways, I think that's all I have for this little story of Steve Outcome. What a character. I wanted to say a huge thank you for 10,000 subscribers recently. I wanted to get this video out as like a special for it, but stuff came up and I had a lot of long shifts at work, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. But honestly, a huge thank you for getting me to that insane milestone. I never ever thought I could do that in my life, and I just have you all to thank for that. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you in the next one.